Today's video is episode 1 of a series I am going to call What You Need to Know About Weight Loss. Today, we are going to be talking about calories. What you need to know about calories as far as weight loss is concerned. I'm going to be sharing these videos once every week. I'm going to upload them every Wednesday, and please kindly let me know if this is useful to you. That way I continue making them. Thank you very much. So today I want to talk about calories, what you need to know about calories, the role of calories in weight management, the different types of calories, and how calories are related to weight management. First, let's talk about calories. Let us define what calories are. Contrary to what you might think, a calorie is just a unit of energy. Scientifically speaking, a calorie would be the amount of energy that you need to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Bottom line is, a calorie is not there to make you look ugly in your pants. A calorie is not there just for the sake of making your waistline look big. A calorie is just a unit of energy. Now, you may be wondering where we get our calories from. We get our calories from what we eat and what we drink. All foods have calories. I'm going to repeat that again. All foods have calories. Some just have more than others, and all calories are not created the same. The major sources of calories in our diet come from protein, carbohydrate, and fats. These are otherwise known as macronutrients. That's macro nutrients. They provide the bulk of the calories that we get from what we eat and what we drink. It doesn't matter that you're following the keto lifestyle or low carb or Mediterranean, whatever is out there. If you put food in your mouth, you are taking in calories. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's important that we understand that all foods have calories, but calories are not the same. How exactly are calories related to weight? 1 pound of body fat, I'm not talking about the fat in your food, I'm talking about body fat, the fat that is stored on your body, is 3,500 calories. So you need to eat enough food that when it's metabolized, produces 3,500 calories of energy in the body for you to gain 1 pound of fat. Conversely, to lose 1 pound of body fat, you need to burn 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound of fat. That begs the question of how many calories in a day should you eat if weight loss is the goal, or should you eat if you're trying to maintain your weight? There are several online calculators that can help you figure out what your particular number is. I call this the daily calorie allowance. You can Google weight loss calculator and it will come up with several websites where you can just plug in your height, your current weight, your level of physical activity, and it will spit out a number. It's not exact science, but it will give you an idea of how many calories in a day you should be eating depending on what your goal is. Generally, for the average woman, you and I may not be what they're calling the average woman or the average man here. That's why I suggest you go Google and find out what yours is. But for the average woman, you need to take in like 2,000 calories to maintain your weight. And if you're trying to lose weight, it means you need to create a deficit so that you can lose weight. So remember, 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So if your goal is to lose 1 pound a week, it means that you need to create a deficit so that by the in 7 days, you have up to 3,500. And that's why most people will tell you to reduce the amount of calories by 500, a day. So 500 times 7 makes 3,500, which results in a weight loss of 1 pound. So for an average woman, the amount of calories that you should take in a day would be 1,500 to lose 1 pound of fat in a week. For a man, men can have more calories, more food calories. It's not fair, I know, but we're not the same. So for a man to maintain weight, an average man, again, it may not be you and I, so you should go and Google and figure out what that is for you. But for an average man, you need 2,500 calories a day to maintain your weight. And then to lose 1 pound a week, you need about 2,000 calories. Permit me use an analogy. This calorie allowance, daily calorie allowance, is like your personal budget. Just like when you receive your paycheck, you plan. A budget is a plan on how you're going to spend your money. When you know your daily calorie allowance, you also plan on how you're going to spend those calories. Because with money, when you don't manage your budget well, you end up in debt. But when you don't manage your daily calorie allowance well, what happens is you end up with excess weight, or you end up with losing too much weight. It's important that you spend your daily calorie allowance on nutrient-dense foods because your body needs those raw materials to function. Your body needs the nutrients to create the right hormonal conditions to allow for fat loss to occur. It is about calories, but it is not just about calories. Hormones are the other part of the story, and I'm going to talk about hormones in a subsequent video on this channel. Gary Taubes wrote this book, Good Calories, Bad Calories. It talks about the idea that not all calories are created the same. Some calories are better than others. Good calories would be calories that are high in nutrients. These are your vegetables, your fruits. You already know that they are nutrient dense and not very high in calories. Bad calories would be your junk food. You're getting a lot of calories with very little nutrients. This all matters because in the body, your body is going to react differently to these things. If you need more information about that idea, you might want to pick up a copy of this book, Good Calories, Bad Calories. Gary Taubes essentially says that the obesity issue is not just because of how much calories we consume, but that the quality of the calories matter a lot. To conclude, I would just like to say that I talked about calories today. I defined what calories are. Calories are just a unit of energy, and there are different types of calories. Not all calories are created the same. We have good calories and bad calories. Good calories are nutrient dense. They have high volume and they don't have a lot of calories. Bad calories are not nutrient dense. They are very, very high in calories, and usually the volume is very small for the amount of calories that you get. These act very differently in the body. If your goal is to lose weight or to maintain your weight, you have to be aware of how much calories that your body requires for weight maintenance or for weight loss. You can do that by Googling weight loss calculators to figure out what your daily calorie allowance is. And it's very important that you know what your daily calorie allowance is and try to eat within that allowance depending on your goal. Not knowing what your daily calorie allowance is and not eating within that calorie allowance may be the reason why you're not losing weight as quickly as you would like to, and it may be the reason why you are gaining weight. Understanding the role of calories in weight management is very important. I hope this information was useful to you. I hope it helps you with your own healthy living journey. If it did, please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe for more videos just like this one. I really want to hear feedback from you if you found this useful or not. Thank you so much for your time, and I will catch you in my next video. Stay healthy, guys. Bye.